Well, hello there, you slasher psychos, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer. And today, well, I have the granddaddy horror flick of them all. I have John Carpenter's 1987 flick, Halloween. And guys, this one is the epitome of the season. So let's dive into this Halloween greatness. Here is John Carpenter's Halloween. Halloween is a masterpiece of the slasher genre, and of horror cinema in general. Directed by horror legend John Carpenter, the film encapsulates the season of Halloween to perfection, and introduces us to one of the most iconic killers in the history of film, Michael Myers. With its thick atmosphere and tension-filled narrative, the film is a haunting example of foreboding visuals coupled with a tremendous soundtrack that has become synonymous with terror and maleficent fright. Exceptionally voyeuristic in tone, Halloween is the ultimate October horror production, tinged with a seasonal sadistic nature and unabashed ghoulish personality that genuinely stands the test of time. The film follows the events that occur when a crazed maniac killer named Michael Myers returns to his hometown of Haddonfield in order to continue the bloody massacre that he first started 15 years ago. Entangled in this terror-filled killing spree is Laurie Strode, a high school student who has the unfortunate luck of being in the crosshairs of this bloodthirsty devil. The only thing standing between Laurie and Michael Myers' determined bloodlust is an obsessed psychiatrist named Dr. Loomis, who after examining Myers for the past 15 years, is convinced that Michael is the devil incarnate. As the sun goes down, this will be a Halloween to remember. Jamie Lee Curtis takes on the iconic role of Laurie Strode, the wholly innocent high school student that is about to have a very bad Halloween. Played in a very subtle tone, Curtis absolutely excels in the role. You feel that she could be an everyday girl, with nothing really remarkable about her, and in that aspect she helps to keep the film grounded and tangible. Curtis's subtle portrayal of this understated heroine is remarkable in its simplicity, and very effective in keeping the film fixed in reality. Of course she doesn't go it alone, for Donald Pleasence also brings a sense of weight and respectability to his role as Dr. Loomis. His fervent determination and intense demeanor in trying to alert the people of Haddonfield is so genuine and earnest that you can't help but be swept up in this mission to stop Michael at any and all costs. The secondary cast of the film is also top-notch, providing another layer of believable characters to this sensationally essential classic production. The role of Linda, played by P.J. Soles, and the role of Annie, played by Nancy Keys, are both believable teenage girls. Their conversations between each other and their interactions are both natural and entertaining, with both actresses showing a great deal of spunk and personality. Charles Cyphers, who plays Sheriff Lee Brackett, also does an amazing job as the law of the land and father of Annie. I've always enjoyed the small bit parts he has played in many of Carpenter's films, and he always brings something unique to his character that helped them stick out among the already stellar cast of actors. As for the overall atmosphere of Halloween, the film is simply sublime. John Carpenter brought together all of the elements of Halloween, the sights, the sounds, and the senses, and wrapped a demented story around it about a disturbed young man who returns to his home to finish the bloody killing spree he started 15 years earlier. By aligning his film with the holiday and relishing in everything the day stands for, Carpenter's movie has in the process become part of the very concept of Halloween. It is now a tradition for many movie fans to watch Halloween on Halloween night, and that is one hell of an accomplishment for a small, low-budget film that really wasn't aspiring to be anything but a well-put-together movie. What elevates the film for me, though, and really captures that perfect sense of Halloween spirit, would be Carpenter's outstanding and synth-driven soundtrack. There is such a vivid sense to the music and an awe-inspiring sensibility that captures the beating heart of both the genre and the holiday to perfection. When those melodies kick in, you're instantly transported to that strangely empty neighborhood on Lambkin Lane, being silently stalked by a mysteriously silhouetted and masked figure named Michael Myers. It goes without saying that the musical score for Halloween is by far the most celebrated soundtrack in horror film history, and with great reason. Halloween is just a remarkable horror film that seems to hit every right note when it comes to replicating the overall atmosphere of the season of Halloween. The voyeuristic camera shots of Michael Myers stalking his victims, the remarkable original soundtrack, and the attention to ambient detail of Halloween all lend to the powerful presence of this movie. With the inclusion of the film's exceptional cast and masterful director, Halloween will go down as one of the best slasher films ever made, while setting itself up as the yearly tradition alongside trick-or-treating and costume parties. With Halloween fast approaching, I'm popping this bad boy in and getting myself in the Halloween spirit. Halloween is an undisputed holiday slasher masterpiece. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the iconic horror film, Halloween. Just the epitome of the genre, and one of the best slashers out there. I'm sure that you've seen it, but I have to put it out here so people can check it out and see my opinion on it. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I'd love to hear from you. But until then, I will see you at the next movie review. Take care.